What are you watching?
What are you watching? Elodie, le film!
The Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa, Clearwater Beach. A place where dreams are supposed to come true, but for me, it was a never-ending nightmare. As I stepped into this supposedly luxurious establishment, I was greeted with a valet who presumed to take control of my car, like some kind of entitled monarch claiming dominion over my personal property. I mean, who does that? Can't they see that I'm a paying customer, not some peasant begging for scraps? And then, the concierge had the audacity to ask for my card, claiming it was for incidentals during my stay. Incidentals? What kind of Orwellian doublespeak is that? They're just trying to nickel and dime me, like I'm some kind of cash cow to be milked dry. The $455 fee was bad enough, but the fact that they couldn't even be bothered to disclose it beforehand just adds insult to injury. It's like they think I'm some kind of fool, blindly throwing my money at them without a care in the world. But the real kicker was the Gulf view I paid for. Oh boy, what a joke. Instead of the breathtaking vista I was promised, I got a 20 by 30 box overlooking a parking lot. I kid you not, folks. A parking lot. With golf clubs being pulled out of a car trunk, no less. It was like they took a look at my bank account and said, hey, let's give her the VIP treatment of a dumpster fire. I mean, who gets excited about watching someone unload their golf clubs? Is that supposed to be the highlight of my vacation? And don't even get me started on the room itself. It was like stepping into a time capsule from the 1980s, with full-size beds and no queen beds in sight. The decor was straight out of a bad sitcom, with outdated fixtures and a general sense of neglect. But hey, at least the lobby looked nice, right? I mean, who needs a comfortable room when you've got a fancy lobby to Instagram? But what really takes the cake is the so-called resort fees. Boogie board rentals, kayaks, and beach yoga? Are you kidding me? How many people actually do beach yoga, anyway? It's like they're trying to fleece me for every last penny, like I'm some kind of rube who's never heard of the concept of optional activities. And the fact that they're charging me for it, without even asking if I'm interested? That's just plain rude. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you just ask to switch rooms or report the issue to management? Well, dear reader, I did. And let me tell you, it was like pulling teeth to get them to acknowledge the problem, let alone fix it. The manager was nice enough, I'll give him that. He waived the $455 fee and even moved me to a new room. But by that point, the damage was done. I was already stressed, frustrated, and feeling like I'd been taken for a ride. And then, to add insult to injury, the breakfast buffet was a whopping $20. I mean, who charges that much for a breakfast buffet? It's like they're trying to punish me for having the nerve to exist. And don't even get me started on the quality of the food. It was like they took every leftover from the past week, threw it in a bin, and called it a day. I'd rather eat at a Holiday Inn, and that's saying something. So, dear Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa, Clearwater Beach, let me ask you this, do you really think it's a good idea to scam your customers, treat them like dirt, and then charge them an arm and a leg for the privilege? Do you really think that's going to make me feel like a valued customer? Because newsflash, it isn't. It makes me feel like a chump, a sucker, a fool. And to all my fellow travelers out there, let this be a warning to you. Don't fall for the hype, don't believe the brochures, and for goodness sake, don't give these scam artists your hard-earned cash. Because trust me, folks, you deserve better. You deserve to be treated like royalty, not like a cash cow to be milked dry. So, Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa, Clearwater Beach, I hope you're listening. I hope you're taking notes, because this is what happens when you prioritize profits over people. This is what happens when you treat your customers like dirt. And to my dear readers, I ask you, have you ever had an experience like this? Have you ever felt like you've been taken for a ride, like you're just, okay, so, like, I was looking into stuff happening around the Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa. You know? It's supposed to be a nice place, right? But things happen. It's kinda depressing, honestly. Businesses around there, especially the bigger stores, they seem to attract people who just want to take advantage. Like, at Lowe's, which isn't right at the Hilton, but close enough if you're grabbing stuff for a 2-week stay. There was this guy. Seriously. He'd swap the price tags. Can you believe that? He'd put a cheap tag on expensive things and just walk out. Over $4,500 worth of stuff. They caught him, of course, but imagine being the person who bought something thinking it was a steal, and then finding out it wasn't. They probably felt so silly, and angry. He'd even sell the stolen stuff online, like it's perfectly normal. Probably got a slap on the wrist, honestly. People like that, they just keep doing it. And then, there's the Home Depot. Oh my gosh. This pastor, was running a whole ring stealing over $1 million worth of stuff. $1 million. They were selling it on eBay. It's just... why? Like, what does someone even do with that much stolen stuff? I bet they thought they were so clever. And the people who bought it thinking they got a good deal? They probably didn't even know. Probably thought they were helping a small business or something. I bet the pastor's community was shocked, you know? His reputation. Ruined. He probably lost everything. But it doesn't stop there, you know? There were, like, over 40 people getting arrested for pretending to be contractors near those stores. People meeting them in the supply stores, thinking they're getting a good handyman. Then they take a ton of money and just disappear. One guy lost $20,000. $20,000. I bet he was saving that for something important. He probably had to take out loans or something, just to fix his house. Those contractors? They're probably still out there, finding new people to scam. It's just awful. You go to Clearwater, wanting a nice vacation near the Hilton, and you end up getting ripped off by someone you thought you could trust. Honestly, it just makes you feel hopeless, you know? It's just wrong. How could someone do that? It's just so wrong. Based on my analysis of businesses near Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa, Clearwater Beach, here is the comprehensive overview, analysis of negative reviews for businesses near Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa. Chunk 1/3, the negative reviews for Surf Style 105, Sandava Spa, and Clear Sky Cafe reveal recurring issues in customer service, value for money, and operational management. Below is a detailed breakdown of the patterns and concerns raised by guests. 1. Surf Style 105, indoor surfing, swimwear, sporting goods key issues, aggressive surveillance and profiling. Multiple reviewers reported being followed around the store by employees, creating an unwelcoming and distrustful atmosphere. One guest, Kay Williams, felt racially profiled, while another, Drill Suit 1018, was treated with suspicion despite being a repeat customer. Poor customer service and escalation. Multiple incidents describe hostile interactions with staff, including dismissive managers, Miguel Granger's review, uncooperative employees, Chris Lopez, and even retaliation, an employee flipping off a customer, inconsistent policies and pricing, complaints about mislabeled sales, Chris Lopez, parking disputes, Kay Bailey, Derek Arcarney, and refusal to accommodate motorcycles, Cody, suggest inconsistency in enforcing store policies. Specific example, a customer, Miguel Granger, spent nearly $1,000 at the store but was met with hostility when attempting to report rude service, culminating in police involvement and no resolution from management. 2. Sandava Spa key issues, lack of spa amenities. Multiple guests were disappointed by the absence of expected spa facilities, sauna, steam room, hot tub, making the experience feel overpriced. Jackie Stout, Haley Miyu, subpar massage quality. Reviews describe massages as oily petting zoo experiences, misadventure, with minimal therapeutic benefit. One guest, Rick A., even compared a foot massage to being punched. Poor facility maintenance and service, missing towels, unclean relaxation areas. Erica McNamara, and dismissive staff further detracted from the luxury spa experience. Specific example, a guest, Misadventure, paid for a full-body massage but received only superficial oil application with no focus on muscle tension, labeling it a glazed for the oven experience rather than a therapeutic session. 3. Clear Sky Cafe key issues, discriminatory and unprofessional service. Several guests reported staff treating them rudely due to accents, Eva, or appearance. Sean C. O'Neill, who was denied seating for wearing a bikini without prior notice. Declining food quality and cleanliness. Multiple reviews cite overcooked, stale, or improperly prepared meals. Mary, Valera Aspinwall. Hygiene concerns, such as dirty menus, walls, and restrooms, were also noted. Billing and gratuity disputes. Guests were surprised by hidden fees, Panju Prithviraj, or felt overcharged without proper explanation. Valera Aspinwall. Specific example, a guest, Mary, described receiving a half-warm, half-cold ahi tuna dish, suggesting unsafe food handling, alongside stale taco shells and mushy risotto, indicating a clear drop in food standards. Common themes across businesses. 1. Customer service failures. All 3 businesses received complaints about rude or dismissive staff, indicating a lack of training in hospitality and conflict resolution. 2. Value for money concerns. Guests frequently felt overcharged for subpar experiences, whether due to weak spa treatments, poor food quality, or unwarranted parking fees. 3. Inconsistent policies. Surf Style's parking disputes and Clear Sky Cafe's dress code confusion suggest poor communication of rules, leading to frustration. Conclusion: these reviews highlight systemic issues in service quality, transparency, and operational standards among businesses near Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa. While Surf Style struggles with hostile customer interactions, Sandava Spa fails to deliver luxury spa expectations, and Clear Sky Cafe faces hygiene and service breakdowns. All 3 risk reputational damage without addressing these recurring complaints. Next steps: for further analysis, compare these findings with the next chunks to identify broader trends. Assess whether these issues are isolated or reflective of a larger hospitality problem in the area. This analysis will be combined with subsequent chunks for a comprehensive report. Analysis of negative reviews for businesses near Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa. Chunk 2/3. This analysis examines recurring complaints and patterns in negative reviews for Badfins Food Plus Brew and Shephards Beach Resort, 2 establishments near the Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa. The issues highlighted by guests reveal significant operational and customer service shortcomings that detract from the overall experience in this tourist-heavy area. 1. Badfins Food Plus Brew. Overpriced, poor service, and questionable quality. Key themes: excessive fees and nickel and diming. Multiple reviewers noted hidden charges, including a 4% credit card fee, expensive bottled water, $2.50 with no tap alternative, and surprise upcharges for substitutions, for example, $8 for a side salad instead of chips. Guests felt misled, as fees were often not disclosed up front, significantly inflating the final bill. Inconsistent or slow service. Several reviewers described hostile or indifferent staff, including a hostess refusing to let guests check the outdoor seating temperature before committing, review number 5, and servers ignoring tables for extended periods, reviews number 1. Number 9. One guest waited 45 minutes for chips and guacamole, review number 8, while another didn't receive any service after being seated, review number 9. Food quality issues. Dishes were frequently criticized for being overpriced and poorly executed. Lobster mac and cheese, $35, was described as cold, clumpy, and tasteless, review number 1. Barbacoa birria tacos were unbearably salty, review number 2. Shrimp and crab mac and cheese lacked cheese entirely, review number 4. Owner/management hostility. One reviewer shared an aggressive response from the owner after leaving constructive feedback about gluten-free options and fees, including insults like cheap and Karen, review number 3. Former employees cited a toxic work environment, with the owner allegedly micromanaging via surveillance cameras. Specific example: the waitress didn't tell us there was an $8 upcharge for a side salad. By the time you're done with dinner for 2, you're up an extra $20 with all their unnecessary fees. Review number 6. 2. Shephards Beach Resort, exploitative practices and poor guest treatment. Key themes: predatory upselling and restricted beach access. Guests reported aggressive monetization, $45 per day for non-movable beach chairs, review number 7. Beachfront blocked by third-party rentals, forcing guests to walk around to access the water, review number 2. Valet scams, including a $50 cash-only demand, review number 8. And a damaged car that management refused to compensate, review number 1. Discriminatory or hostile staff. Front desk staff, notably Lauren, were repeatedly described as rude and dismissive, particularly toward guests using donated stay packages, review number 3. Security targeted guests arbitrarily, including a wedding party threatened with arrest, review number 9. And a pregnant woman reprimanded for a water bottle, review number 6. Misrepresented rooms and accessibility issues. One guest was placed in room 301, hidden in an under-construction area accessible only via a tiny staircase, review number 4. A family with a medically vulnerable toddler was threatened with ejection for noise, despite loud nightclub music being permitted, review number 5. Declining quality and overcrowding. The beach was criticized as unnatural, sharp shells, narrow channel, and overrun by jet skis, review number 7. Food and drinks were deemed low quality and overpriced, served in plastic containers, review number 2. Specific example: the beach is taken over by vendors. You can't access the sea unless you pay. If you don't, you're forced to walk around to the neighboring cove. Review number 2. Common patterns across businesses. 1. High prices, low value. Both establishments were criticized for charging premium prices while delivering subpar food, service, or amenities. 2. Poor customer analysis of negative reviews for businesses near Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa. Chunk 3/3. This analysis focuses on Frenchie's Off the Hook and Jimmy's Crow's Nest, two establishments near the Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa, based on their negative reviews. While both businesses have strengths, such as scenic views at Jimmy's Crow's Nest, recurring issues in service, food quality, and customer treatment emerge as significant drawbacks. 1. Frenchie's Off the Hook key issues: poor customer service and staff attitude. Multiple reviews highlight rude, dismissive, or discriminatory behavior from staff. One reviewer described a gift shop employee who openly complained about customers and rushed them out. Michaela Parks, another guest, reported unequal treatment regarding mask policies, feeling singled out while others were exempt. Doreen Harisharan, a service dog handler, was questioned after being seated and served, creating an uncomfortable and ableist experience. Cassie Maria Kennedy, allegations of discrimination. One guest noted staff seemed more favorable to folks of non-color, vest cooks, while another felt racially profiled over mask enforcement. Doreen Harisharan, mediocre food and inconsistent policies, while not the primary complaint. One reviewer dismissed the food as mediocre after the service dog incident, suggesting the experience wasn't worth the hassle. Patterns: staff appear poorly trained in handling sensitive situations, service animals, mask policies, racial bias, inconsistent enforcement of rules, leading to perceptions of unfair treatment. Negative interactions overshadow the dining experience, even when food isn't the main issue. 2. Jimmy's Crow's Nest key issues: terrible food quality. Multiple guests described food as inedible, microwaved, or borderline unsafe. A hamburger tasted like elementary school cafeteria food. Justin Daughtry, chicken wings were served undercooked. Janet Fertile, pulled pork was drenched in liquid smoke and seemed microwaved. Off the hook cook, extremely slow or negligent service. Understaffing was a recurring theme, with 2 employees handling peak spring break crowds. Thomas Hadley, one group waited 2 hours for food, only to receive a frozen tasting pizza. Travis Martin, a promised New Year's Eve fireworks view was blocked by a hotel, yet guests were charged a $30 cover fee. Tatiana Wolford, unprofessional and aggressive staff. A bartender was verbally and physically aggressive with customers, including pushing a guest and yelling. Race Monahan, another guest, reported rude bartenders who seemed indifferent to patrons. Anthony Mazzola, management refused to check security cameras after a purse theft. Talisa Johnson. Patterns: over-reliance on the rooftop view to compensate for subpar food and service, bait-and-switch tactics, for example, charging for an event with false promises, lack of accountability from management regarding theft, food complaints, or staff behavior. Conclusion: common themes in the area. While these two businesses differ in concept, casual seafood spot versus rooftop bar, they share critical flaws that deter guests. 1. Service failures: both suffer from rude staff, understaffing, and poor management responses to complaints. 2. Inconsistent policies: mask rules, cover charges, and service animal handling were enforced unevenly, leading to accusations of bias. 3. Quality control issues: food is frequently described as low quality, microwaved, or unsafe, undermining the overall experience. For visitors near the Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa, scenic views and location alone may not justify patronizing these establishments, given the high likelihood of disappointing service or meals. Businesses in this area should prioritize staff training, food quality checks, and transparent policies to improve guest satisfaction. This analysis will be combined with insights from other chunks for a comprehensive overview. This analysis covers all the businesses analyzed in the area and provides insights into what travelers can expect when staying near Hilton Clearwater Beach Resort and Spa. Clearwater Beach Want.